Hello guys, good evening, good evening. Too early for evening, even for me I guess. Good afternoon everyone. How's life? How's it going? All this like light cycles kinda confuse me now. A bit too bright. A bit too bright and starting kinda late. Got confused then. Hey Dorxel, hey hello, hey Corsan, hello guys. Good afternoon, good afternoon. How you all guys doing? Hello. Go. Glasses don't really need right now anyway. Might as well remove them. Alright. Let's go. Time to get some coffee. Time to get some gaming news. Alright. Can't wait, I must say. Yeah, I'm testing some of the cozy short streams instead of some day off, and we'll see. It's gonna be adaptable schedule. Child posting, of course, as always. So usually you'll be able to know ahead of time if I'll be actually live and not off. In perfect case, would be nice to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday short streams instead of day offs. But we'll see. Hey, Pony. Yeah, we'll see how things go. Some days I'm still going to be taking off, especially if I'll need to go somewhere. Especially if I'll need to actually go somewhere. But when I don't need to go anywhere, I might as well. Well, weather was not that good in the morning though. When I went outside, it was raining. Now it's sunny and all. And I got new stickers now from the stuff I set up. All right, for gamers, by gamers, that might go to front for sure. That is exactly our coffee. For gamers and by gamers, that's for sure. That's for sure. Can't really see the white background though, but I guess. Alright, what else is there? The razor goes like to the back, to the bottom even, I would say. Yeah, that's your spot. Good enough. And what else? What else is there? Hey, Reginello. On. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Chrome RGB. That also probably goes at the very bottom. I don't even know why. There's no RGB on the Steam control thingy. Stream control rather. Oh, their logo can just go on the back, I guess, whatever. There's just not enough space in the bottom anyway, so might as well. Fine. All right. The new stickers dropped. Okay. Got them. All right, now let's get the coffee. Need some cinnamon bun. Yeah, set up the control deck. I set up the cam. So I'll just need to get used to all of that and how it all works. Oh, actually, one second. Did I or did I not? I think I did. Or wait a second. I get the new... Oh yeah, I did get good. New milk testing subject. We'll see. And I still have the old one, I think, for today, so we'll see, we'll see. Maybe it's time to search for a better cappuccino material. Maybe. People Prof, hello. Ooh, man, it's so warm already. It's insane. It's the power of sun. It's like not even... It's like +4 or something outside. And because of the sun... Seeing racers there too. Already starting. The summer is coming. Still snow there. Still snow laying around though. Alright. Got this. Now we do we? Still some bits there. Now we good. Alright. Get the airpress. Hey, Andor, hello. How are you guys? Hello. Let's go. It is. There it is. Shikar is still around. Might as well. Oh man, did I not? Come on. So busy with all the picking stuff in the morning. I got to wash the coffee glass and food and everything. 1 second. Yep, here you go. I go into the store to pick up the cam holder thingy, to switch cams. And then was setting things up. And shit wasn't working also, the stream control thingy. With OBS wasn't connecting, took a while to troubleshoot. Apparently OBS added the feature that was a plugin back in the day in its own base functionality. But if you had it installed as a plugin, it doesn't work now. And it never updated itself. So I needed to manually go and delete the plugin, and then everything works. Insane tech. Rather you like check the file integrity after that too, because like OBS is supposed to update that stuff, but it didn't because I manually installed it before. So it was like super outdated version of that thing. And it took me some time to troubleshoot that. Thought it might be something else. But now it works. A lot of functionality with it. So that's gonna be nice. All right, there we go. Is laying off about 400 people. Yep. Already talking about in Discord already yesterday. I like saw it on Twitter almost instantly. We'll talk about it soon, I guess, also when on the because it hit the news and stuff too. Hey Steve, good morning. How we doing, man? I'm surprised they have that many people. Actually surprised they had that many people. Give me a second, I'm gonna wash the glass and stuff since I forgot. No, I mean, Amazon got like, what, 9,000 more people fired, I think, or something. So I guess that's kind of part of it. A really fun, with the new CEO just starting for like less than a week and it's already going that dink. Well, the kind of like opium mode is that, you know, it's just basically the trend currently in the industry. Well, shit trend, of course, but you know, it follows another shit trend of just hiring too many people. So now everyone's going ham with layoffs. And since Amazon is going, I guess they also decided to call Twitch a little bit. I wonder who exactly, though. That would be interesting. Like, which departments got hit by that? Yeah, 1 second. Last thing to wash, and then the grinder to clean. Because if anything, like, you know, the moderation team and stuff probably could use more people, not less, that's for sure. Like all the partnership managers and everything also. I don't think they have a lot. No, they have enough for the big streamers, though, that's for sure. Yeah, for small streamers, I guess one for everyone is enough anyway. Judging by the speed they answer the tickets and stuff sometimes. And judging by 1 year of complete silence from many partnership managers. And just consider, I guess, you know, the people not getting paid for a year is fine. Why would you need to message them anything? Now please send some token email, you know, that we are deeply sorry and can't really do anything until it's gonna be some way to deal with it. And not even that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see who they get kicked out. I for some reason think that's gonna be like actual mods and stuff, moderators, and other people who actually do work. The people with all the amazing innovations and stuff probably will stay. Hey Ziara, hello. Doing good, man. Doing good. How are you, sir? How about you, Sok? All right, finishing with the grinder. Just wonder how much in general they had people there. They're firing 400 people. Like, I'm pretty sure it should be over 10%, that's for sure. Like, I don't think there is any, like, a data really on that, sadly. Would be interesting. Like, exact data, at least. And there is some estimates that it might be from, like, 1,000 to 5,000 people. But yeah, that's quite the... Yes, yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, that's not very precise of a range. We'll see. Because if it's like 1,000 people, they just removed almost the half the company. If it's 5,000, then it's like 10%. That's not too bad. Now this one is with the with cinnamon, just cinnamon bun basically. It's just not, you know, the 3D cinnamon bun as they usually made, like Cinnabons and everything, but 2D, you know. That's the Minecraft cinnamon bun. I have another one here. I have another one. I have one with chicken from yesterday too. Ooh, right. Let's see. This, well, actually, no, I still have some previous milk there waiting to finish it off. And I got some new one. Let's see. I already will need it too. See if we'll get the whipping in a good condition this time. This one is actually the unfiltered kind of type, as in like no no fat levels control on this one. So it might be up to 6%. Which I kind of doubt though. It's probably on the bottom part of the range, close to 3.4 rather than 6. Got the last spell. Yeah, that one is nice. I might at some point, we'll see. You will see. That one was interesting in early access and stuff too. I would say quite nice. Might be. And like currently in the mode when, you know, like if I get like some review keys from devs and stuff, I play that, you know. Or if I really want to play something, then I do. For like Game Pass and stuff. Other than that, just like going out there and buying stuff on Steam. That's, yeah, no, kind of tricky here now. I need to jump a lot of hoops for that. To get that done. And the finances could also use a little saving. So we're going full, you know, content creator mode, eh? Eating them review keys, like a chump. Gonna have some tomato too. We'll see, Steve. We'll see. I'm not sure about Monday. The weekend, though, yeah, for sure. A weekend for sure. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday I will. Friday's gonna release like too late already. We'll see. We'll see about Monday. Monday might be just the toading day, but who knows? Maybe I will, especially if I'll be into it. Maybe I'll just do some more Diablo. Well, considering it's 50-50 with old milk still. It's a bit better, but still PP again. Let's see tomorrow with full new one. Maybe it's just the Frauder is already PP again. Full DGN 3 AM on Friday, yeah. Hey Brew, hello. How we doing, man? It's 3 AM on Friday, actually. I mean, we're already gonna be somewhat DGN with Thursday's gonna have the future game show, so... And that's gonna be 1 AM my time, 11 PM EU time, so that's already gonna be a little DGN stuff. I will watch that. Diet brew, nice. Doing good, man. Doing good, huh? Ooh, let's see. Yeah, si stay with see. I think it started didn't start that late. The pre-order beta at least. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be way later for the open beta. Yeah, still PPA guy. Well, we'll see. We're gonna just a pure and different milk. See how it is. Maybe just the frother started like kind of weirdly moving or something that it just doesn't work. I'm not sure. Something surely is not right with it though. Because you usually get like a lot, even too much volume. Like from this amount, it will be like almost full cup, and I wouldn't be able to press it all in one go. But you're doing good, eh? Some coffee, maybe some pastry. Let's check the gaming news and get some Oblivion going. All good, eh? You get the VODs on YouTube though. I uploaded them, need to edit. Time. This morning was a bit PPG today. This delivery system and they getting stuff on the checkout in the store is so dumb. Again, just takes so much time. At least could get like specific dedicated people to that. But nice, actually, like the cashiers need to run. Get your packages there. Scan them all and everything, and there's a lot of the people who just want to buy groceries, man. Or at least they get more cashiers for that or something. It went in the morning, not in the evening, so it's less people still. Still PP again. Exactly the self-checkout, yeah. Well, we have like the self-checkout thing, is like the postomats, whatever they call them. We have that stuff here. But they also made the just like the points to pick your stuff from the grocery store. And they could have made it also in like automated ones, but no, it's just like also like this like like a bunch of shells and everything, like locked out and stuff. So you still need to call for some person who has the keys and everything. So they open, they check everything, they scan your stuff, and then you can take it. And that's usually cashiers also, like not some special person or someone. It's actual cashier. Yes, so I see. Yeah, this time I suppose it's some like new hire or something. I think she was like, "Oh man, I don't even know how this shit works." So like she asked for another cashier to help me with that. So at least she was at least kind of still servicing other people. Well, second one was picking my stuff, and they take forever. Also, I don't know how it's sorted there, but like it's literally QR code you have. They scan it, you should show like which shelf where. Just take it from there. No, it still takes like I don't know, like 5 minutes or something for them to get it for you. Like, we have automated ones. Automated ones are easy. You just go in, scan your stuff, it opens the right door, and just pick this stuff, close the door, done. And for some reason, they don't use those. Actually, I think they kind of do. I was from AliExpress, and that was like, you need to pay more. basically. Another option is either like grocery store or the post office. And post office, to be honest, will take longer and it's further away too. And post office, there's always people, a lot of people. And sometimes very picky people. Like I remember that Karen in front of me that started like packaging her stuff there. Like, you know, go away, package there, come back when it's packaged. Now she started packing it. Dude was like, well, like, come here. Like, she's like busy still. And she's like, no, what the fuck? Why are you servicing someone else? You need to help me. Bring me more duct tape. Bring me more cardboard. The fuck, bro? It's your package. Bring your own stuff. So then, like, lady from another window was like, come here. Like, everyone else like, wait, like, come here. You're already like standing there for like 20 minutes. You have like insane patience. I'm like, well, I mean, you know, shit happens. Not the dude's fault anyway. And then they surprised why people like mold out when they work in this. Like all those shopkeepers and everything. Post office workers that are rude and stuff. Work with people like that for like a whole day. Like, you know, a whole life. You also gotta be fucking rude, probably. If not, then you're a saint, man. That's indeed a lot of patience, then. There's usually always like contrast. Like the lady today that was like just starting working in the store, you know, like so nice to everyone and everything, apologizing for stuff. I'm like, oh, bro, I'll see you in a few months here. Ooh, right. I mean, do I love my for shit pay also? It's actually not too bad here, I would say. Like, how much would it be here? I think they're almost usually on par with like all the delivery services and stuff like this. So they should have around like 800 bucks probably, most likely, which is here kind of like solid. Like not too bad, you know. Like other options are like delivery, you know, running around with backpacks and everything, or some warehouse or something. So not too bad. Maybe a bit less, but I think that's pretty much what they get, really. 150 there. I mean, basically right now in Moscow, especially, like everything, like the bottom line starts from like around like 600, I think. Like less than 600 is like really rare, and it's something like part-time or some shit. Or something like for students, or even then, I'm not sure. Even then, I'm not sure. I think pretty much everything starts with like 600 or something, and 800 is pretty normal. I mean, if you even if you get like 800, you will be able to. Well, with current prices, it'll be a bit better though. You will be able to at least like here in outskirts, you could rent something, pay the bills, and you will maybe have like a couple hundred left for food or something, most likely. Maybe less, maybe less. So it's like it would be just like impossible below that level. Alright, let's see what is up. Respawn is opening a third studio to keep Apex Legends going for 10 to 15 years. Son. The pace of consumption is so fast and the bar for success is so high that we weren't able to keep Apex Mobile going at the level of quality that we expect, that our players deserve, so that one got wrapped up. Damn, son. And even for the mobile, for the PC studio, the PC game, they still need like a third studio. The pace of consumption, dude. What a time to be alive, huh? For the video games, Every release, I think it was. I think it wasn't. It was quickly closed. So I don't think it's like about the pace and everything. I don't think they needed to like pump that crazy much. Like I would. I don't think it would be like much extra load because they most likely already like gonna be porting stuff from the PC version anyway, right? So it would be still studio probably to work on that, of course. But I don't think it's like that crazy of a load, and it probably just like didn't really like you know uh didn't really shoot. They maybe even like invested some in the marketing, and it seems like the mobile market right now is like complete like shit fest. Like you either need to dump a lot of money into user acquisition, or you need to get very lucky. So I guess they just kind of tried the waters, not so good. Fuck that. Hey, Ultan, hello. How we doing, man? How's life? The general manager of Diablo said that on the launch of the fourth game, there will be no issues like in beta version. Cool story, bro. Said that part of the issues should disappear even this weekend already. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Just always get lucky. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Canada judge rejects unlawful gambling accusation in Electronic Arts loot box lawsuit, but rules that a class action claim may proceed based on the prospect of deceptive practices. Yes, Theo, I kind of don't trust that much. Don't trust that much. On LinkedIn of one of the game directors of Armored Core 6, people noticed mention of unannounced game that From Software is working on since January 2022. No info about it yet. Well, I mean, didn't they mention even already that like Armored Core will be soon and they're working on something else already? Like Armored Core this year already pretty much they plan. So it's already like in kind of late stages. So most likely as soon as they were done with Elden Ring, I guess, a lot of people already moved in something else. Like the DLC already doesn't need like new engine or something, right? So it's kind of just like content team basically working on that and like the engine and like the game design and stuff. That stuff probably goes on the new project already. GDC? No, I don't think so. I think GDC is kind of more like dev-centered stuff. There might be some interesting talks and everything, but I think a lot of that stuff they just kind of like get behind the paywall and everything. Some of them I think kind of get released like way later. Some of them I think don't. So I'm not sure. There are some like talks like there was like about Fallout I think or something. Would be interesting to watch. I know it's on YouTube. I'm not sure if it's like allowed to like react to it or something. But I think it should kinda. So yeah, there's like a bunch of that stuff. So there is some cool stuff from there. There is, but like nothing really to watch. Like in terms of announcements and everything. Yeah, 400 Twitch employees have been laid off amid more huge Amazon cuts. see, a new CEO just arrived, and already the cut for 400 people. Yeah, I wonder how much people are there in Twitch actually. I really do wonder, because that seems like a lot. That seems like a lot. Yes, I see. There is a lot of nuances actually with how naming stuff. Least of their projects. I mean, the problems. I mean, sort of, but it's more like in general for developers. Like, there's a lot of things that kind of prevent, like the natural discoverability and everything, just because you like name it something very ambiguous, something generic and stuff. Like, people post that in Google and they get something completely different. Romero Games is hiring an AI programmer. Damn son, who wants Romero to own you? For some AI programmer has proven track record in designing, implementing, and optimizing efficient 3D AI behaviors. All new FPS with original new IP. Damn son. I think you just should go like not even like all new FPS or something. Just take like fucking GZ Doom that you worked with already, a while ago, and recently too. I think he made like some VODs for Doom, right? Just like make a boomer shooter, dude. Pretty sure like it might be anything. It's like boomer shooter is not like the pinnacle of game design in general usually, right? Just like make one, and it's like, oh shit, new stuff like Doom from Romero, like Pog, done, easy. Hey, Sacred, hello. The Dragon Ages, yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen there. Yeah, we'll see what they're gonna do there. Daikatana too, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, free GOG stuff, loaded eye for free on GOG. Get some free shit. Feels good. Oh, damn. A new Souls-like dropped. Witches of the New World, eh? Damn, son. Seen that one? More Souls-likes. Pog. I wonder how that one will go. This year, Netflix is planning to release 40 games. Currently in development, there is 86 projects. Oof. Damn, bro, damn. There is good stuff right now. The Gladius is still there, right? I think. I better get it. I better get it. The Civ 6 less than $30. Mm, ah. It's like with all the DLCs and updates, I mean, might be nice, might be nice. Legend of Zelda producer is hinting something interesting in the gameplay of the new game. He says that it's gonna be the pleasant surprise for players. Alright, we'll see. CD Projekt Red is trying to form a new foundation for the Witcher spin-off called Sirius. So like redoing some stuff already. But they need literally everything. Well, I mean, there's two big ones that you need really. The what's the name? Rising Storm or something like the political one, and like the Cataclysms one. Gathering Storm, yeah, and Rise and Fall, Rising Storm, yeah. Giving a chestnut, yes, yeah. The game is garbage without the last DLC pass. Oh, so I thought like recently it's just like new like countries, new leaders, and that's it. No, the Witches of New World, Witches of New World. It's called, wasn't it? I think it was. Yeah, Witches of the New World. Amazon about to sue. Yeah, they coming for that booty. Wait, the pasting has additional mechanics there? Wasn't it? I thought it's only like the big expansions basically that add stuff, and the rest is kind of like whatever. And the sales of Code Vein are over 3 million copies now. Well, I mean, considering it was like 90% discount already or something, I guess like everyone who wanted it already bought it probably. Oh yeah, New Witcher multiplayer game has development rebooted. That's the project series, I guess. So they go in full reboot mode, eh? Alright. It looks scuffed, alright. The Jink. Corp is another crab there. Okay, interesting. See, Sacred SC. Twitch advertising updated its website. Reduced first-time streamers from 15 million to 11 million. Reduced monthly streamers from 8 million to 7 million. Also, they list 2 new first-party tracking products, Prism demographic tracking and Grapevine sentiment tracking. So less streamers than the sun. It's a lot of decline. So that's the thing. Like, first-time streamers and in general streamers, like first-time streaming right now, like, dude. Unless you unless you really want to just, you know, just stream for the sake of it. Like, why? Chances to make it gonna be very low. Crazy low. And yeah, a lot of people like there is a decline. Like you can see even like I guess on like the big streams and stuff, it's not that noticeable. But yeah, like decline is everywhere because like there's no discoverability. People kind of slowly moving on, piecing out, I guess, to other places and stuff, and discoverability is just not there. It's just not there. So like the gain is kind of like the gain, basically whatever gain gets in the platform, it all ends like on, you know, on the top. It all ends on the top of the platform, and sometimes, you know, it's kind of like the filter too, right? With the coffee, it's just like all goes there, and then like it's kind of like drips down there, and the deeper you are, the less you're gonna get of those drips there. To where YouTube is even worse. Well, I mean, people maybe probably just abandoning it now, you know, getting some reality checks. That's the thing. That's the thing. And I'm just like stubborn, you know. A lot of people do get those. YouTube is surprisingly even worse though. Yeah, that is true. I think YouTube just kind of like positions their streaming tool as something else. Like the stream for them is just kind of like even like approach to streaming on YouTube is like it's something, you know, you have already established channel and you just kind of do like a couple of hours for your community where you just kind of like, you know, hang out with them and stuff. So it's like something you announce beforehand, something you have active engagement, because if you're not active, you're not count as a viewer. Like if you have like a bunch of lurkers, like right now we have like I don't know how much, like 10 people talking maybe in the last like, well, during the stream last hour basically, right? So you just like instead of like 32 or something, right? It would be 10 on YouTube basically, because everyone who's not talking is not counting there basically whatsoever. And like with streams, it kind of works like this on, I think, kind of subconscious basis, right? Also, like people just click and get more attracted to videos and streams that have more views, right? It's like one thing when you look for something specific, like video, like I don't know how to like how to change the battery in your phone, for example. I might need soon on that one. Like you look for that specific, then you kind of don't really care about the views, you care about your problem being solved, right? And when you look for entertainment, you usually don't really have a problem, right? You just kind of look for something and you go for something where more people watching because that means it's better. So yeah, it's kind of weird to do it this way. The Kik Pipilov, well, Kik is actually going somewhere now. I wouldn't recommend anyone to go there because of the quality of audience there, you know. But if you don't care about the quality, you care about the quantity, then might work. Might work, I guess. See who of the CEOs does more shit, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're gonna be really fixing that problem much. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. The truth is, you need to like pump the videos and everything, most likely. You know, like this like anxiety barrier, even though I already did it before, right? But still need to kind of like push through that and start doing it like regularly. And do more like game dev stuff and everything, like more different avenues, like putting eggs in different baskets is the way. Because when I was starting on Twitch back then, right, it was like all this like bleed purple stuff. It was like we all were hanging out, right, like TwitchCon, community, sense of like, you know, all being together and stuff, everyone hanging out, you know, the growth is going ham, like all the like hosting, auto hosting works good and everything, right? Revenue is good and stuff, everyone's happy. Then a few years pass and it's kind of like all like poof. Like, oh, you from a different country? Well, fuck you, leather man, you gone. Forget about it. Other hosts like a host like nerfed, you know, revenues like nerfed and everything. Community, who cares about that shit, dude? Just far more. Just far more. And the ultra culty, that was like the old Twitch's kind of like feel though. Like it wasn't the cult, it was more about like the community sense. As in, like, you know, you kind of just like, even like the TwitchCon I wasn't on the many TwitchCons, right? But like TwitchCon, DreamHack, we've been to, we managed to like gather like, you know, the group gathered people together, and it was like just like hanging out pretty much. Like the quality of convention was garbo, but it was fun. And everyone was just kind of like together there all the time. Now when I look at it, it's just kind of like a lot of people who were going back then, they're not even going. All the chats that I was also part of when people were organizing and stuff, they are kind of like quiet. So like streamers go still, obviously, right? Also, but like I don't really see like that much crazy like amount of like interactions and engagements that much. It's kind of like a little more distance, I guess, or something. I don't know. It depends on the people though, because you need someone who's gonna be organizing all that stuff. Which like I was like when Antraxa went with us, Antraxa was helping a lot with organizing stuff too, right? So like you kind of need people who are gonna take it to do it, because a lot of streamers, they just kind of like constantly like meetings, parties, you know, all this kind of stuff. You just don't have time. So it's kind of, you needed people to organize that, but still, I feel like before it was just like it felt more like, you know, kind of home. You just kind of like dedication to the platform. Like we go to TwitchCon, not to some other con, right? Because like we are content creators on Twitch. Like when actually that happened, 2019 that happened, I think. Like Mixer, right, with all the acquisitions and stuff. Like whenever we were going to like DreamHack and stuff, we were discussing all that stuff all the time, and it's like, nah, bro, like I think it's good here. Well, I mean, if the bug is like super huge, yeah, but like, nah, we Twitch, we streamers here as our platform and everything, and then you just kind of, yeah, at this point it's kind of like whatever. Like platform is where the viewers are. That's how it became. Like, you know, it all became about like the view count and stuff like this now. Now, bought by Amazon was like way before that, to be honest. It was 17, I think, or something, right? 2017 or some shit. Like, I don't think it exactly like, I think it was more kind of like the fact that, you know, it became like kind of more mainstream and more huge. Like more like non-gaming content, like going towards like, you know, the wide acceptance. More people from all the different walks, you know, get all the like the political commentary all over the place, right? All this like bunch of like different types of stuff, and it basically just like caused like a huge flood of people. But instead of kind of like, you know, like getting all this flood like equally in different places, it all kind of just like falls on top all the time, and then it just either stays on top or just kind of like, you know, drops a little bit down. So like huge streams and like big streams, they all get skyrocketed. Everyone else kind of just like, I guess, sorta, somewhat. And yeah, and when like the CEO, the previous CEO, and then I think I'm pretty sure new one is not different, like said that, you know, You want discoverability and increase the audience, go to other platforms. Like when the CEO of the company says that our discoverability sucks, guys, go somewhere else. That is already kind of like, the fuck, dude? All right. What is this? What is this, man? That was a bit too dank. That was a bit too dank. But I mean, they're not false, though. He's not wrong. He is not wrong. So it's just kind of like more about, doing, like adjusting, hustling, bustling. Not like it was, right? When you just I just want to, press the button and play video games and stuff. Now we just kind of need to already like add some more maneuvering to that. Probably even if you're kind of like big, to be honest, still need to maintain that, because feels like like the gaming audience kind of like also switches to other platforms, to other streamers, and like the new intake of that audience is not that big, and that intake might not even find you either. Let's see. What else do we have? Nice, some GDC talks here. There'll be a lot of GDC talks, I guess. All right. Reporting on all the talks there. Amazon cut 9,000 people in the end, and Twitch 400 was part of it. Oh, Oblivion is 17 years old, damn son. Feels good, man. We're gonna play some soon. Rare has plans for next 5 years of Sea of Thieves. Holy shit, they're gonna be pumping still. They gonna be pumping. Yeah, Respawn plans to support Apex for 10 to 15 years. Rare plans to support Sea of Thieves for 5 years. Like, brother. Keep is in bed, so why not? I mean, yeah, I guess that's kind of true. It's kind of like, I mean, it's hard to say when you don't know what's happening behind the scenes, right? Because like I more prefer, what's the name? Like the concept of how Dead Cells Studio did it, right? They just kind of like made something good. It's going, it's pumping. People happy with like new content, right? It's still growing. A lot of potential crossovers and stuff, right? And they just kind of like built a new team, a new studio, basically. And like original people all moved on for other, creative endeavors, to keep working on something new and everything. And they left like the new team of hired people, like basically kind of like gave probably a bunch of like people from like so they farmed some like fame and everything for themselves as a studio, right? Move on to do something else what they want to do with a bunch of money too. And also like gave way to some new people who now also became kind of part of it, that also will become kind of known as part of that. And then the game gets support for a while. That I think kind of good when the studio still kind of does something new. I'm not sure like are they still working on the new stuff they are working or not, like how much they're working on that, because I feel like sometimes it's also kind of like maybe making it like too kind of like the situation with Ken Levine, for example, right? When you already like all set, you already have like endless funding sort of, right? Well, in case of Ken Levine, he just was getting from publisher, right? In case of like these studios, they have like live service game that just like lends them a fuckload of money all the time. So you kind of become like a little relaxed, a little kind of complacent and everything, right? So you're just like, nah, I don't like that. Like, scratch that. Let's do it completely. Nah, that's not gonna work. I feel like having a little bit of like this pressure now to like, to pump new projects and everything is not a bad thing sometimes. Huh? It is the Skull and Bones, yeah. True. And COT, I think, is fun though, for a while already. Nice, Steve, nice. THQ Nordic will bring to PAX East 5 projects, including New Alone in the Dark, Outcast 2, and some new game about the train. Interesting. Nice Limbo. Skull and Bones is 8 years too late. I mean, I think it could be fine, but they will need to like adjust it still a lot. Which supposedly they doing. Supposedly there was some like new concept for it that they're gonna show like on next test or something. But yeah, I have a feeling there's gonna be another more delay and more delay. So we'll see about that one. What they showed so far is not exactly there, I would say. Apparently 400 people that Twitch laid off was 15% of stuff. Around the 15%. Well, I mean, that's not crazy much, but still kind of chunky. Beyond Good and Evil 2 Sense of Remake. Sense of Time remake, yeah. Literally anything that is not Assassin's Creed, yeah. Well, I mean, Skull and Bones at least has some chances of that because they already kind of like committed, I guess, to finish it. And it's already on like the stage when it's like playable and stuff, right? Except, I guess, not still very fun for people yet. But everything else was very early, and Rayman wasn't even a thing even, so yeah. Literally anything that is not Assassin's Creed is... Well, Far Cry. Far Cry will happen too. I think they're like already starting a new one. They were recruiting, I think, people for or not even recruiting. I think it's going to be... I think it was like even a date or something. Like it's like a year or 2 years from now. So they're just going to be sticking to what's making them money. So Far Cry and Assassin's Creed. Rage 2. Rage 2 was like, if you have nothing else to play, then yeah. Otherwise, like, combat was really good, but it was like the open world stuff, right? So combat system was really good, but the combat encounters were more like, oh shit, there's a settlement full of bandits, kill them. So it was kind of like, yeah. Combat and stuff was really good. Story garbage, kind of like almost like that first game maybe was even better. First game was kind of more intriguing even. Second one was kind of like, eh. Well, it's typical open world game in general, yeah. But at least compared to that, the combat is really good. Like the combat was made by id Software. Open world was made by Avalanche, I think, if I remember correct. And like id Software, you can feel there. Like it was good. The combat was legit nice. Abilities, movement, everything was pretty good. Shooting, obviously, right? But like the open world stuff was not there. Not there. They made like some update later down the line. I haven't played it, but I remember there was like switching like reviews, like something was getting really good reviews. So I'm not sure. Maybe something there was good later down the line because I played on release. The nothing else list, yeah. Well, if you played the first one, might as well. If you haven't, then like I just played both at some point. First one I would say is kind of nice too. Like first one was actually not really a bad game. It was just past some point, which I would say kind of middle of the game, logically. They just kind of like rushed it super hard. You just get to some like new area pretty much, like start doing like couple of missions, and then it's already all right, like we're going to the final one. Like, okay. Like things just started like kind of escalating like faster, and then they escalated so fast that you're just kind of done with it. Yeah, Paradox Interactive showed the Live by You on the new simulator, the live simulator from Sims 2 and Sims 3 team lead. So it wasn't exactly the creator of Sims, I guess. So it wasn't even on Sims 1, seems like. But yeah. And this 12th of September is going to be out in early access even. All right. Well, that's going to be Paradox Ultimate, probably. So, like, prepare for DLCs. Now, let's see. Them lost the bits. Story trailer for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I see. A story campaign of Final Fantasy 16 might be finished in 35 hours. With side quests, that time will double. Alright, so 70 hours for full stuff. Not bad, huh? Not too bad, huh? Seems like Final Fantasy 15 too, I see. Creators of Fallout London and released the new video, the gameplay, and more about development. Could check that out. That mod looked very good, eh? No, there is. Yesterday I was talking about the Gothic remake, right? Remake Gothic authors plan to release the game in 2024, but no precise release date yet. They also plan to add more quests for different factions and fix the problems of original game. Kinda scary, but we'll see. We'll see. Super Meat Boy returns in the murderous Tetris-like puzzler. Son. Didn't expect to hear about that one. First DLC, first out of planned big DLCs for Sonic Frontiers will be out 23rd of March. It has a photo mode, a musical player, and a series of fresh challenges. That's big DLC. This kind of sounds like the Callisto Protocol level of big, with some death animations and stuff, and like the horde mode. No, it is probably free at least. Yeah, it is probably free. That doesn't sound like something you would charge for, unless it's Callisto Protocol, of course. All right. And that's it. Let's go up. Get that Oblivion going, eh? Called the Lamb also getting free, the big free DLCs. That's good stuff. That's nice when developers, they kind of like do good. They explode with the game, and instead of just like kind of like going full corp and trying to milk it dry, they just kind of like keep the game alive and afloat with just free updates and stuff. It kind of ends up like early access, but without early access. You know what I mean? Like they actually do some good stuff. All right. All right. Turn this off. Oh man, I have to do this one better.